Well, we are heading back out to the trailhead after a nice relaxing weekend, hanging out with friends and stuff. It is 9:30. Definitely didn't get an early start. We had to stop in town, pick up a few things, more food, get another release because I kind of lost one. But we are heading into the mountains again. Should be getting to the trailhead here in about 30 minutes. And yeah, we'll be out for most of the week. We'll probably hike out Thursday or Friday if we haven't got anything. But we're hoping we get something before then, obviously. We have another guy coming with us today, Walter. He's a good friend of ours. He is behind us in another vehicle with Ryan. And he's going to be hunting with us, I think, for a day or two. Just, he's from here. He's an old friend of ours, so yeah, we're glad to have him along. And he also has a tag, so maybe we'll get him to fill a tag yet too. That'd be kind of awesome. But yeah, we'll just head in and see what we can get into. We've got a couple of bedding areas that we're going to try to sneak in on and call something in, so wish us the best.
Bigger than just ditch it when we get too far back in.
What are you predicting for this?
What am I predicting?
Yeah.
I'm predicting we are going to be hiking up this trail, and after about, first break, getting a breather, Weston's gonna pull out a bugle tube, blow one out, and it's gonna be just like 5 of them just all around, and they'll just come charging up and peck them off one at a time.
Similar. We're gonna go in. We're not gonna hear much on the way in. I think right about the time we get up to that ridge, he'll cut loose once or twice. It's not gonna be that lit up this time of day. I'm guessing maybe one, quite a ways off, but it's gonna be a little bit slow here till later this evening is what I'm thinking. But yeah.
Prediction, Ryan.
I feel like we're gonna head in there, not hear anything up the first ridge. Once we get to the top, I feel like we'll work our way back around before we hear them about 4 this evening. That's what's up.
I'm thinking more like tomorrow morning. So we're gonna hear.
Ah, boo.
That's when they did it for us.
How are you feeling by now?
Have to get better to die.
How's it going?
Surviving. If the sun's not direct, it's not too bad. If it's in direct sun, it's killing.
It's definitely getting flat. It's looking nice. This is probably it for hard stuff, right? Worst over.
Yeah. Good news is there's not much
Praise the Lord.
higher places if you look over there. So.
Thanks a lot for everything. A couple more reasons to come out there now again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I don't think I look quite as terrible as I feel. But we just gotta set up here again. We got Ryan over there. Same set that we've done before. Weston over there. Just set up here and we just heard a bugle. Ryan and I heard a bugle just somewhere out in that direction. Couldn't pinpoint it exactly. swirling wind. He must have got our scent because he shut up. He's not here. So we were just cold calling here for about an hour. Kind of had given up, sat down a little bit. All of a sudden he buged. So Cal called Tim, he buged right back. Thought we heard him for a little bit, but yeah, then the wind kind of switched. That was it. We're just gonna move on down this draw. It's a little after 1 o'clock. See if we can't hear anything, or maybe sit on some more bedding areas here and see if we can't call anything in. So. Sounds like when a whole herd of elk run off. You see it? Okay. I don't think they got our wind. Well, we hiked off where we did the last cold calling setup. Dropped down, probably dropped 1,000 feet of elevation down into another basin. And as we were coming down in here, I think we busted a number of elk. It was about half a mile back. We were crashing, and the wind was still coming towards us, so we don't think they got our wind. So we kind of dropped down into the basin, or down into the bottom. We dropped all our packs and found a place for camp. Now we moved down here just a couple hundred yards, and we're gonna start cold calling again. It's been about an hour and a half since we heard them, so I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm just trying to play the cards we got dealt. So it's like 10 till 5 right now, so we have about an hour, give or take, shooting light left, so we'll see what happens. There's a nice bull that just came in. I don't know if I got it on camera, but he was right up here. Didn't come in where I thought they were gonna. Came down. We were only calling for about half an hour. Thought maybe he would try to come back around, come in a different way. Yeah, he was about at 50 yards. I could have had a shot if he was wide open and he's holding still, but he just walked past. Didn't even have a chance to draw back on. What are you thinking right now? General overall feeling.
I feel like there's still an elk hiding somewhere close. We got so close last night. Had one like probably a little over 50 yards. Just wouldn't come in. So he's got to be around here somewhere. We heard him. We've been hearing him some. There's definitely elk around. There's signs. So we're gonna troll our way out of here, call and see if we can't work something up. It rained last night, so hopefully it'll get him up and moving. One last shot.
We're gonna shoot about 50 yards from the trail.
That's right. Exactly.
Tunnel them down and just back them out real nice and neat.
Exactly. We've been waiting on purpose for that. I'm just glad we didn't get crushed by a tree last night. We heard a tree go down up here, I don't know, maybe 100 yards away. I think it woke us all up with a start, and then I don't know if we got any sleep until the wind died down.
This tree right here was a pretty big concern. Just kind of propped up in that tree. Weston's tent was right there. So yeah, we got about 0.8 miles or something to the trail through all this deadfalls. So that's gonna be fun. See if I can't drop the camera a couple times.
Santa Claus. There you go. What?
They're up there on the ridge. Well, here we are again. Feel like a dirty snowball this morning. But we're gonna make one more shot of this. About 0.27 miles to the trail. Something like that. But I think we're feeling okay about this. We know there's elk here. I wasn't in on it. I was sawing logs at that point, practically throwing up, but these two ran into a fairly good sized bull. Had it pretty close, but no good shot. But up that way we saw I saw two cows. Weston saw, I think, one more at least. They kind of came down this way. We lost a lot of elevation, so we're getting closer to the trail, so there's probably more hunting pressure here, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's our last day. Isn't that great? There's the first call, so. Well, that's probably it for elk hunting this year. Sat here and cold called for 10, 15 minutes, and the wind did a switch, total switch, heading straight down the canyon. Which, it's the middle of the day, and thermal should be coming up, but it's not the way it works for us. So we have, I don't know, a quarter of a mile to the trail. We're gonna hit the trail and head out of here. See about getting a burger again.
Well, I said at the last spot that our hunting was probably over for the year, and then we had this little crazy encounter. I've never had anything like that happen to me before. We were here talking normal voice, normal conversation level, and all of a sudden Ryan looks up and he sees this his elk right here, 15 yards away. Anyway, we were not prepared enough, and the thing ran off before we had a chance to get to our bows, and Anyway, we went off into the woods here, did a little cold calling, but it was breathing really heavy. I probably got bumped out of the mountain somewhere and ended up here. I guess that tells you that you should never just give up on it and always be ready. So for the next 4.5 miles, or however far it is out of here, we're going to be carrying our bows with our releases, and any elk that gets within bow ranges, we're going to be slinging arrows.
Goodness, the look on your face is priceless. It is. I was standing about right. Oh, I was over there. Good ways. No, 4 yards that way. Looking this way, Ryan was.
I couldn't believe we've been chasing these things up and down mountain range.
I was trying to figure out what would be so amazing. It was like sunset, it ain't that time. Fog rolling in, it ain't nothing. I mean, I was trying to figure out what's so amazing behind me.